Quasi here, and in this video, I want to share with you the most powerful practice that I've been doing since the past 3 years and how it's profoundly changed my life. And this practice is the practice of daily journaling. And I know a lot of people probably do this, but I want to share with you how I do it and how I've done it, and basically how I've actually noticed change from who I was and how I journaled back then to who I am now. And you can really see this kind of drastic transformation from your journals. So it's kind of interesting to keep. I have like 3 books of them, and I have something like this. I just keep all of my journals in this, and I have stuff from maybe 2018 here. I have older ones that are from 2017, 2016 even. And it's a very, very powerful practice, first of all, because I found that with anything in life, if you just hold yourself accountable, you're going to start getting massive transformation. I found that when I started going to the gym to get a fit body and to get some muscles, I started to really make progress when I started tracking my workouts and started holding myself accountable for them. So this is very key. Any aspect you want to improve on in life, anything you want to manifest in your life, turn it into like a game, and then you start to track your progress every single time. And you just find a way to do this. There's like a guideline, basically what you did today and how you'd like to improve. That's basically it. And the daily journaling and the format I follow for that, the specific format that I follow for that, does exactly that. This is going to fuel your self-development journey, your law of attraction journey, becoming a powerful creator of your reality, if you just do this thing every single morning and every single night. So, without much further delay, let's get into this video, and I'm really excited to share with you this powerful exercise that I do, and this is actually straight from my Reality Mastery program. This is what I teach in the program, so hope you enjoy this. Let's go. So, as I stated, there's a morning section of the journaling and the night section. So let's start off with the morning section. Morning. Cool. So there's 3 key things that I do in the morning, and these 3 key things are, number 1, writing down 3 things I'm grateful for. And this is very, very important because this gets you into the habit of becoming grateful first thing in the morning. And I actually encourage you to do your daily journaling at least, after you've brushed your teeth or done your morning routine, or even before, whenever you feel like it. So make this a part of your morning routine, and you'll see that as you keep doing this over the years, your life will profoundly change. So first thing is becoming grateful for 3 things. And it doesn't have to be 3 big things. Like it doesn't have to be, oh, I made $1 million, that's why I'm going to be grateful. No. Find the smallest thing you're grateful for, like the bottle of water on your desk, or having a desk, or having a chair to sit on a bed, waking up this morning, the sun rose this morning, I'm grateful for that. Having beautiful friends and company, people around you, people in your life. And as little as it can be, or as big as you want it to be. Just be grateful for 3 things. The next thing that I do is things to make today great. So, 3 things to make day great. And why this is important is it kind of sets your mind to sort of reward you once you've done something that you're proud of. So let's say you set yourself the goal of becoming more and more present and become more conscious of your daily existence. And then if you start to write down that, hey, if I do this like 5 or 6 times today, then this day is great. So then you kind of like sort of reward yourself. It's not becoming conditional, like this day becoming great isn't conditional. It's just something that your mind focuses on every single day. And if you keep your mind focused, and a day without focus is basically a day that's wasted. I don't know who said that, but it's a powerful saying. So basically keep your mind focused on 3 things that you'd like to prioritize. If you want to stand up straighter, put that as one of the 3 things. Or if you want to become more conscious and wake up more, put that as one of the things that you're practicing on. So stuff for me is usually like, give 110% at work, become laser focused, complete all daily tasks, or bring in consciousness and hold consciousness for longer, because I find that mind falters. Like, I'll be present and I'll wake up, but then 2 minutes later I'm back to sleeping. So that's basically it. 3 things to make today great. And finally, this is probably going to be the most powerful thing you do, and this is setting 5 priorities for the day. So 5 priorities for the day. And what you want to do after you set these 5 priorities, and these 5 priorities are basically 2 big tasks that are going to take you 3 to 4 hours. And because I'm in an entrepreneurship life, I have to keep myself accountable for my actions. I do this, but if you're doing a 9 to 5, you probably write your 9 to 5 job on your calendar as, you block out that time. One of your big tasks would be 9 to 5 job, and you want to do something on the side, then you set those as well. So let's say, you go to work or something from 9 to 5. And your number 1 priority is go to work, 9 to 5 job. And then let's say you're trying to meditate or you want to implement some sort of a daily habit. Your other priorities would be meditate. And that's like 30 minutes. And then you block that time out in your calendar. What I do is after I set my 5 priorities of the day, I'll block it out in my calendar. So here you'll see an example of what my daily calendar looks like. So if you just look at it, I'm always setting my 5 priorities and then executing on them. And what's crazy is if you set 5 priorities for the day and you put it on your calendar, somehow all of this gets done. Like, I don't know how it happens. It's almost like magic. Like, somehow all of it just gets done. And you just end the day feeling very, very accomplished. So set 5 priorities for your day, and you'll find that you'll actually do them if you set the priorities and then put them on your calendar. And I found that this was the most powerful practice that I started implementing in college. So first thing in the morning, I would take 5 to 10 minutes to write down tasks that I need to do today, like homeworks, study for assignments, tests and all of that. I just put it on my calendar and it just gets done. And I was always on top of everything. So, I would finish the week's homework by Sunday night. And then the whole week, even as an engineer, I would just be hanging out and all my friends would be studying hard, I'd just be chilling. I'd just be hanging out and doing whatever I want. And I found that this helped me manage my time so much better. This is probably the best time management skill that is out there. No one teaches you this because no one really even knows about this. People just go about it. They're like, I'll just do that. No one really keeps themselves accountable and doesn't really know how to manage their time. So this is probably the most powerful practice that you can implement for getting anything done. Top 5 priorities of the day. And I encourage you to do that starting from now, immediately. So these are basically the morning part of my daily journal. And now I'm going to share with you the nightly part. So what I do at nighttime. Okay, so now let's look at the night part of my journal and what it consists of. So first of all, I have, number 1, things that went well today. And it's important that you do this because this basically is a reward mechanism, that you reward yourself for things that are going well. It's like giving yourself a mental pat on the back, and when you do this, then you start to obey the 3 rules of implementing a new habit, which is basically you have some sort of a trigger to do the action, and then you do the action itself, and then you reward yourself for doing the action. And then your brain thinks, well, this was a good thing. I got a reward from it, so I'm going to do more of it. And then, this becomes a new habit. So things that went well is a very, very good gratitude practice, and it's also a very good way to program yourself and your own biology for success. So write down 3 things that went well today. And then number 2 is I write things to improve on tomorrow. So 3 things to improve on tomorrow. And this is important because this ties in to what you're going to focus on today. So this ties into number 2 of your morning journal. Because things you want to improve on, you put it down as things to focus on today, things to make day great today. And then slowly, you'll see that your reality starts to manifest the way you want it because you're actually getting things done that you want to get done. And you don't fall back into these patterns of existence that you have because now you're holding yourself accountable for your own actions. So this is a very powerful practice. And the last thing that I've started to do, and I found that this was even like the most powerful thing that I do, is giving myself a rating out of 10 on the ATIS scale. So I call it ATIS, which is alignment to ideal self. So alignment to ideal self, ATIS, give yourself a rating out of 10. So if you have some sort of an idea of what character you would like to become and what character is needed right now at this point in your life to manifest whatever goal you want, give yourself a rating out of 10 of how in alignment do you think you were this whole day. And what this will do is program your mind to always be in alignment. So, you don't want to see a 4 out of 10 here. You always want to see at least an 8 or a 9 or above. And then really ask yourself what you need to do to get to that 10 out of 10. And once you confidently feel that you can put 10 out of 10, your reality will start to manifest exactly the way you want it. Like, I'm not kidding about how powerful this is. This has helped me become more and more aligned to the character that I want to become. So do not skip this. This is probably the most powerful part of the night journal, alignment to ideal self. With that, that's basically my daily journaling. And this is straight out of the Reality Mastery program. I teach this to people. People have started doing it. People get massive results from it. So I hope you'll implement this in your daily life as well. And please let me know in the comments below how, what you think about this video, and also if it benefited you. If it did, please share it with a friend so they may benefit as well. And also, I'm growing a massive Facebook group where we'll be sharing law of attraction practices and also diagnosing your own practices. And I found that when I first started out with the law of attraction, I didn't have a group like this, and it would have really helped to have a group to bounce ideas off with, and someone more experienced than I was, and I was just reading books, doing practices. I didn't really know what I was doing. So click on the link below to join. And also, the Reality Mastery program is open for enrollment, and the Reality Mastery program is an identity shifting program. And what this means is that we take you from the person you are now to the person that you need to become in order to manifest your dream life. And why this is important is that I found that the most powerful paradigm of manifestation is the being paradigm. Most people are focused on having, or doing, but they don't really know how to be. So in the Reality Mastery program, I teach you how you can become this person, and also what you need to do in order to become that person. Because the reality that you want will be the most effortlessly attracted to you, not pursued, not chased, but rather attracted to you by the very virtue of becoming the very character that gets that thing. So with that, I'm offering a free consult. Click on the link in the description below to sign up for the free consult. And again, it's completely free. And what we do in this free consult is diagnose your current law of attraction practices and what you need to do in order to implement identity shifting. And this is completely free, so you have nothing to lose from it and only to gain. So click on the link below to sign up, and I hope to see you there. Until next time, peace.